June 20 Friday laga din Nltv village block 2 रे ekta non local mahila la lash puchigina paise. Flight crash hoigina 274 manu mura piche Air India ba Thursday din taikan laga loyalty program members ke email kurishe aro flight safety prioritize kura upor bharosa dilashe. NASA bra janai dishe ki International Space Station de jabole thaka XM4 mission jundu Sunday June 22 nimide date schedule kurina thagishe edu do cancel kuri dishe aro launch kurubo nimide ekta notun date joldi announce kurubo kushe. Hello viewers, apni sabke bhi roundup news te swagat kori ase moi ase chumangla phom khobor kan details ba janai dibo. June 20 Friday laga din taiku Nltv village block 2 रे ekta non local mahila laga lash puchigina paise. Khobor hisab lash la pehchan do itiabi jani bole pariya nai aro lash do hoile fujur 5:30 nishinare worker ekjon ghas par rubber jama kora homoy dikhala thakise guche. Edu logot ita lash ke district hospital Dimapur रे post-mortem nimide loi jaise koina janai ase.
Around 5:30 itu amela itu bola mano ka rubber taping kora tamde. So rubber taping kora tamde tai dikshe ushe bode. Apni dikha nishne itu pura jungle ase. Itu to mano kan bi dikho parna hai. To rubber taping kora tamde tai side pa dikshe ushe. Tade ba tai ba phone kurisha menge. Actually rubber taping do last week Friday pa stop because heavily rain protection. So pani protection do ne taping all stop in attack. So aji din bal thaga ne tai morning de taping kora tamde ba tai paise. Ya itu maki ase ushe. Maki ase ne tu janya muji local non local. Yeah, non local. Me I can't say anything on that because maybe dikaro dikshe but there were murder like marks kan ko taka nai there was nothing itu to police kan ni janyo kina ase.
Nagaland police kan government Nagaland campaign khilaf drugs manaise. Edu campaign do Director General Police Rubin Sharma laga leadership te thagise. Rubin Sharma ba jikali operation ekta de tinta major success hasil korise kote narcotic substance 15 crore kimat thurise. Edu case upore 5 June ge giraftar korise. Giraftar kuriya upore janai dia do inega harkat kan society de accept noile tolerate nokoribo. Drug free Nagaland karne communities kan action lobo like koise. Rubin ba officers or personal kan kun ito operation do shamil ase taikange bishe khushi ba janai dishe. Traffic ke arambra birabo dibole or public transport services se eco dictar nohobole Mokokchung Municipal Council bra duida directives issue kurishe. June 2 July 1 bra shuru hobo. Additional Deputy Commissioner or MMC la Chief Executive Officer Atsungba Waling bra ekta notification ba sub interstate or inter-district public transport services June 2 de buses or sumos pe shamil hobo. Edukan sub to interstate bus terminal kundu Yumyu Mokokchung de ase tade brahi operate kurubo kushe. Gari June khan 6 AM agi de aha noilibi jabole thakya edu khan gi temporarily extend kurishe. Hoilebi edu time par kura piche operate kura sub services to ISBD premises brahi operate kurubo. Edu logade intra district sumo eco aro winger services June khan alag posti aro sub divisional headquarters kundu Mokokchung district bitore ase edu khan do arrival or departure to MMC shopping complex the basement area de operate kurubo. MMC bra koise ki itu basement area ro passenger pick up or drop off karne hi cholabo or dusra gari ke park nohile lamba station rakhibole nohoy koise. All Nagaland Pharmacy Association Canberra ekta powerful price conference te kara warning issue kurise ki state laga pharmacy sector do collapse hobole ase sarkar la policy bra jun du mandate kri ase ki sub pharmacy khan registered pharmacists ke appoint kurule lage operate kurule policy laga goal to bhal ase hoile bi Nagaland la situation do bishi bhavana kurule laga ase 278 registered pharmacists ba 252 do government servants ase aro private pharmacists ore associate kurule na paribo idu bra khali 26 pharmacies se bachi jai state te legally available thaka 1157 private pharmacies karne operate kurule pura districts or subdivisions jenega miluri shamator aro phek khando ek tabe pharmacy na thakigina bachi jabo judi edu policy phot bra enforce hoise koima dibi bishi colony se pharmacy na thaka hoi jaise pharmacy licenses to taikan ke grant kurise aro fees dikina renew kuri thakise system ke bishwas kurigina covid-19 pandemic homoy pharmacies ba bishi khas role play kurise medicine khan dikina department of health and family welfare ke iman bar appeal kurile bi commissioner health minister aro chief minister ba NPA laga appeal ke jawab diya nai government khan taikan laga health units karne pharmacies bisari bole na pare itu karne nurses kan ke medicines dibole train kure pharmacy association ba law ki support kure hole bi thik tayari na thakigina enforce kurile health care de nuksan kuribo kuse khas kurigina rural jaga de association ba urge kuri ase policy ke rokhai dibole pharmacy education institutions establish kuribole aro bishi pharmacies khan available na thaka tak temporary niyam banabole kuse
Today we are here to highlight some of our grievances to the government for what is happening around here in the many part of the social media. Also, I would like to thank the media friends for coming and covering up of this particular time. The reason that we are here is like we have got something to tell to this, even to the government and even to the public for what is happening here. The issues as they reach us, they have given the show cause notice in the year of 2021. So from 21 onwards, we are getting with these issues till today. We would like to make it very clear to the people of Nagaland that these issues is not only 5 years, 10 years. These issues has started from the time of since the existence of the Nagaland states. So it has got these 40, 50 years issues is there. Now with the 40, 50 years of the issues that we have today, now these are the states is the shortage, the state is facing of this one, and where we have this from all over the 14 district which is affiliate to our association today. And because of this, the transportation, because of this the weather, the other district could not turn out. Only this around here could able to be here this morning. As we said earlier, these issues that we would like to let our the people also to know something like we are doing for the people of Nagas in general as a whole. We are not doing just for the business, but this is our service that we also been contributing to the society. Our contribute, instead of acknowledging of our contribution, now we are facing this kind of thing. Now many pharmacies across the states have been closed down because of the show cause notice and the cancellation order. In later on, all these details will be, briefing you. As we said earlier, these are some of the things that today we are here. So before we go further, I will give time to my secretary to highlight some of these the thing which has been the said and written for all of us today.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank the media fraternity for covering this event. Now, in the first place, we want to portray our grievances as well as our the conclusion that we have come to after going through in-depth study of the matter. So I'll go through the points one by one. So now we all know that in February 2025, the issue of closure of pharmacies without pharmacists came to the fore and got widespread media coverage and scrutiny. There were many instances where the pharmacy community was demonized. We were even portrayed as running our pharmacies illegally, which is not factual. In fact, we are also a victim of the corrupt system. The general public as well as our media was made to consume only one side of the story. NBA could have, but chose not to react at that point of time. That is during February, March. Instead, we decided to have an in-depth study of the ground reality as well as the implications of the department's action on the overall health sector of our state. Now, I want to stress on this because in the tussle between the department and the pharmacy community, it will be the general public that will suffer. That is the point I want to stress. Now, at the present point of time, NBA has done our bit. We have called this press conference so as to provide facts and figures and our side of the story for public consumption and cognizance by the Department of Health and Family Welfare as well as the Government of India. Now, I have said that we are also a victim of the corrupt system. Now, why I'm saying this is the point. Now, how the pharmacies are run in Nagaland? How are the pharmacies run in Nagaland? Because it is not a vegetable shop. It's not a vegetable shop, so we cannot just blindly open a pharmacy. There are certain systems we have to follow. Now, the procedure that is in the system that is being followed by the department is our pharmacy licenses are issued by the Health and Family Welfare Department, wherein they provided the name of the registered pharmacies and their registration number. We were asked to pay a certain amount for the license, which each licensee has paid. Then the licenses were renewed after every 5 years. Renewal fees are charged from each licensee. This process has continued till the early part of 2024. Now, moi ade kiba ita kole mona ase. Moi ade license ekta thikai dibo. Itu license te apuni video bar cover kuru mon chale dibi, that will be very good. Yate department ba dia duile SR Chaudhary is the pharmacist, person qualified in charge to look after this pharmacy. His registration number is 334. Now, system do kina thakise gole do, we are laymen. One layman ase. Our when ba jania taktuile Department of Health and Family Welfare ba moenge edo pharmacy license to di when one jani luise. So what we did is when application likhina jena department ge, we ask for a license, a pharmacy license. When jena edo dise department ba ki kurise tayan ba edo ready kuri dise aro after a few days all of tin bichide avni la license to ready hoiside lo levi ina hoise acha ona moen jaise jaina moen license utha demde license la fee doile iman hobo de ina hoise moen edo di dise. Now department bra moen ide jani ase de moen ide jani ase. The actual system is when apply gura demne moen asol doile moen pharmacist la certificate luena jabo lage. Department never asked us for a certificate. Holi then nami likhina disido to moen to bhabise me
Ida man khata break lobo sai lagbi Nltv. Welcome back, viewers. Something inside say round top news. Deputy Commissioner Chumukhirima Polan John and CS pra cover dishi ki kunaba activities jenega curving construction or temporary fruit subject because stalls khulado National Highway 29 na bishu osor ho jaise aro itu the allowed nai kushe. Itu activities pra highway laga structural integrity ge khatra de ani de public safety ge in danger kure. Itu activities pra highway ke biya kurigina landslides bi hobo pare jun the public safety nimide ekta khatra ho jay. Itu nimide critical infrastructure ke bachavale or public safety nimide sub manu village councils or stakeholders kange advice kurishe clearing earth cutting nukurubule nohole bhi stalls kan nukulabule enega hoile hi highway de aro highway chola khan nimide surakshit hoi jabo sub concern kange NH29 na durability ge banai kina rakhibule tekana cooperation dikhabule nimide urge kushe idu opor jankari lobole mon thagile office se contact koribole paribo kushe jodi kunoba pra NH29 ke nuksan punchabule kiba kibi kurile tekan law hisab legal kadam face koribo koina janaise Mokokchung town de IOC bra Rotary Junction rasta do June 19 bra bana shuru hoise. Rupees 2.43 crore project o North East Enterprise Dimapur bra lead kurigina bana ase koise aro 8 mahina bitore khatam hobo koise. Monsoon homoy de do rasta de chinta thaka khange sabo aro itu piche full surface aro nala khan banabo koise. Media ke address kurigina Mokokchung Municipal Council Councillor Imti Yapang bra MLA Metsubo Jamir ke project के ठीक समय ते बना शुरू हुआ निमिरे खुशी जनाइशे IC ब्रा Rotary Junction stretch तो मोककचुंग मानु खान निमिरे बिशी important असे तो कारणे इतो बनाई दिया ब्रा Delhi commuters खान निमिरे बिशी relief होबो कुछ project के ठीक समय और भाव बार complete करबले निमिरे तो 5टा ward councillors Arkom Aungza Salangtam Kichutip और Sangtimla और Ongpangkong students conference members खान ब्रा सबो कुछ Friday, June 20, Pujur, di baji nishinari, Panglao Chang bra, Talaga Korte, Akri Sa Solution Koina, Chani Pasha. Panglao Chang do, Hele Minister for Housing and Mechanical Engineering, P. Bashangmung ba Chang la Babase, or condolence message day, H. Sitrongkyu Sangtam MLA and Advisor for Information Technology and Communication Economics and Statistics and Evaluation bra, Talaga Monduk Chanashe. Taibra, Panglao Change, Yat Kurishikun Public Service Day, Talaga lifelong commitment nimide, Jani Jan. Idu Logot, Advisor Bra, Chan Laga, Gor Manu nimide, Prathana Kurigina, Chang Laga, Legacy Bra, Hodai, Manuki Inspire Kurita Kibo Kurigina, Chanasha. Eastern Naga Students Federation Office pra 20 June the Minister P. Bashangmung ba Changla Baba Muricha Kobo Opor Monduk Janashe. MLAC Kibili Sangtam Brabi Monduk Janashe aro itu du komoidi istor bra kor manuki tagot aro mon aram TV koina kota Janashe. ENSF pra kushi ki late Panglao Changdo bishi dairy bra bima tagishe aro talaga kor tun sang town de 20 June de Murishe. International Yoga Day 2025 Manai Din Day Regional Ayurveda Research Center Dimapur ke State Nodal Unit nominate Kurisha. At the Festa, the Ministry of Ayush Government of India bra Loishi into International Yoga Day 2025 Logade coordinate Kurisha. It initiated Bitor Ekta Harit Yoga event organized Kurisha Katari Ruins Remains of Fort Dimapur Day Aro itu Pichede Plantation Drive Kurisha. IB reporter Niboli Yaptolaga Koboke detail Basaisa.
Okay, first of all, wishes from Regional Ayurveda Research Center. We are autonomous research center working under Ministry of Ayush. So, as you all know, our nation is celebrating International Day of Yoga. That is the 11th International Day of Yoga. Otherwise, the 10th anniversary of International Day of Yoga we are celebrating. As part of that, we are planning a mass yoga Sangam all over the nation. That is 1 lakh plus yoga Sangam we are planning. So in connection to that, we have already completed 3 lakh plus yoga Sangam registration all over India. So in this occasion, I would like to request all the organizations, community members, schools, colleges, and all the groups to do visit Ministry of Ayush Yoga portal and register as an organizer for conducting Yoga Sangam and be part of the great initiative from Ministry of Ayush, so that you will be getting a organizer certificate and we can be a part of the great initiative from Ministry of Ayush.
Hello everyone. मेरा नाम तो डॉक्टर नेहा আছে रीजनल आयुर्वेदा रिसर्च सेंटर पर सो सर ऑलरेडी इंग्लिश एक्सप्लेन कर दिसे कि मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष पर दिस ईयर टू 1 लाख इवेंट्स महान योगा डे ते कुरुले कारणे 1 लाख इवेंट्स along with the main yoga event इटु प्लान करे আছে सो Imam Bishi already registration hoise all over India bra, but our state Nagaland is still lacking behind. All of the piche de jai ase. Itu bra moi on behalf of the Regional Ayurveda Research Center, itu urge kuri se sub organizations, schools, zara local bodies, village leaders khange ki apni han nijor jaga de bhi register kuri na portal de jai na Ministry of Ayush la portal de jai na Yoga Sangam as an organizer apni han register kuri na apni han itu kalila program karne just a few of you kiman ase apni han la village de apni han জমা কৰিলে পাৰে আপনি হান ইটো প্ৰগ্ৰাম দু কৰিবলে পাৰে কইনা ইফ পৰ্টেল দু পাউলে দিকতাৰ আছে কলে আপনি হান আৰআৰসি ডিমাপুৰ লাগা ফেসবুক নহলে বি ইনষ্টাগ্ৰাম পেজ তে যাই না বি ইটো পৰ্টেল দু পাই যাব স্ক্যান কৰি না আপনি হান ডাইৰেক্ট তাতে ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰেচন কৰিবলে পাই যাব থ্যাংক ইউ
Charu mahan la life te do yoga ru kile important is our mahan kile do practice ko lage na.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Abhi, yoga kushi kole do like there is a very wrong notion in our head about yoga ajikali do. Modern day yoga is all about just stretching na, ulta hobo, sida hobo, aro olop sas bitor bahar idu kuribo. But yoga is actually not just limited to that. Yoga do like skill in action na. Yoga la definition sale do skill in action ina koi de. To anything that we do, we are like, for example, mo ekta doctor ase, apni ekta journalist ase, apni khan apni la kam, if you're giving your 100% to your work, itu bhi ekta yoga ase. Whatever you do, whatever action you're doing, skill lote with all your dedication, that is also yoga. And not just that, mohan la personal growth karne, mohan ki daily activities khan kuribo lage, social life te kini ga manuhan lode society lode thakibo lage, itu khan bhi bhal bara kura to itu bhi it is a kind of yoga na. To yoga as such mohan asanas aro meditation khan kora to hoy mohan la health karne bishi bhal ase. To not just in curing some diseases, mohan la musculoskeletal diseases khan cure no hoy na, also prevention of many such diseases. Ita mohan every day desk job kora manuhan thake, body stiffness, core stiffness, spondylitis duhan bishi thake. To in order to avoid that or prevent that na, doing yoga mohan like in a day 24 hours thake na. So we are so busy in our daily day to day life, mohan la job te jabo, paisa kamabo itu kuribo, but at the end mohan la health ke iman neglect kuri na thake. So at least 10 minutes to 15 minutes every day mohan stretching kuribo ki kuribo, ina kurile mohan so many area of diseases we can avoid, so many of that. So yoga is helpful in all that.
Okay, first of all, wishes from Regional Ayurveda Research Center. We are autonomous research center working under Ministry of Ayush. So, as you all know, our nation is celebrating International Day of Yoga. That is the 11th International Day of Yoga. Otherwise, the 10th anniversary of International Day of Yoga we are celebrating. As part of that, we are planning a mass yoga Sangam all over the nation. That is 1 lakh plus yoga Sangam we are planning. So in connection to that, we have already completed 3 lakh plus yoga Sangam registration all over India. So in this occasion, I would like to request all the organizations, community members, schools, colleges, and all the groups to do visit Ministry of Ayush Yoga portal.
Ida man kata break lobo sa ide gawin ng Nltv. Welcome back, viewers. Happening inside the Roundup News. Team Better Dimapur Municipal Council Miligina June 20 the Holy Cross Junction de foot over bridge la niche vertical guarding to the maintenance drive lushe. Team Kanba jaga ke sapa kurishi aro pools suki gina thaga kan olai digina natun fresh full kan bra replace kusha. Natun fresh full kandu TMC Team Better Dimapur or well wishes kanba contribute kriya lagase. Team Better Dimapur la president bra koishe ki ta kan iman tuk pra garden kan maintain kuri lebi kunuba manu kan bra full or pots kan chor kuri juntu bra ta kan bishi absos hoi jai koshe. Tai bra public kan ke public spaces kandu bhal bra protect kuri gina raki bole request koshe. Idu opor reporter molong form la detail report saisa.
Thank you, Nltv. Actually, the morning bus pajure the kam gore ase moigan TMC aro dim better dimabor tegani bishi ase moigi support kori na moi TMC beautification department de ase tegan modab de moi do achi edo flower change kori de ase iman kore molibi tegam moigan ge dem moram kori na dimabor bhalo bone midi sob mano milage na kam ido kori ase aro ido kan kun bi adi chor nukurili bichi bhal ase time do flower dia tibuli munta gambi didile moigan chaka chaka de moigan pura hali dibo. Thank you.
Achi apni khan daga idu kam kura lopor to ami an ki janai dio.
Aji to mon this week to maintenance drive kona jai maintenance drive to vertical 1 dancer bridge te I love dimapur thaka to aro vertical 2 to idu ase to uta dibi maintenance jai ase ajikali manuhon ba last time telecom company khan ba kunba manu bra bona kiba kuri kina ase tu man rectify kore ase second point to maintenance vertical garden 2 to man flower do pura sugi jaise noile to watering karne problem howa karne mohan aro idu vertical pot thali kina ase aro vertical laga idu full kan thali kina ase aro utu bode mohan maintenance idu pani ahala aro sprinkler khan bi attach kori kina ase to bhal aro maintenance idu jai ase to mohan idu every Saturday as usual mala social work jai thake but this time to this week to a maintenance drive kona team better dimapur idu take up kori kina ase yate public hange kole mon jado moi yate pot khan lagai na ase we have set up pot idu area the footbridge just it footbridge te full bi missing ase pot bi missing ase to kone public hange apne ke janai diwa morom bra apni khan bra apni hange aigina help ko na parse bolibi morom ba pot khan do chor gona loi na jabe aro morom bra idu khan do destroy no koribo na janai dia ase. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nltv. Actually, the morning bus pajure the kam gore ase moigan TMC aro dim better dimabor tegani bishi ase moigi support kori na moi TMC.
State Day HIV/AIDS number 2 Uthitaga Nimide Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Sahaba concern raised kushu. Tagoshi ki hodai moina natun 120 cases to olai thake koikna. Tripura AIDS Control Society bra awareness meeting law homoide tagoshi ki janta khando situation janibule laki aro alert thakibule laki koikna. Dr. Sahaba share kurishi ki 2 lakh HIV test to 2024 to 25 te law laga ase kote 1420 manu khando positive test kushu. Edu sal April aro May moina te 1,339 notun cases detect kurishi kushe. Itia Tripura de 5,020 HIV/AIDS patients ase kushe. Chief Minister bra sab MLAs kan ke awareness spread kuribole de madat kuribi kushe. Dai kushe ki sarkar kan class 8 pra loi kina class 12 ta sex education or HIV awareness to school syllabus de 8 kuribole nimide plan kuri ase kushe. Even de tai bra 15 notun awareness materials to alag languages to release kurishe. Edu program de bishi top leaders or officials can attend kurishe koina chanai dishe. Dam se pani bishi khatam thaga nimide Kharif crop season the Pakistan pani la problem face Korea se kusha. India bra Indus water treaty bond Korea nimide khwa laga se kusha. Future the situation the biya hobo pare kushi kile khule India khan Indus river system li alag water project nimide kam Korea se kusha. Jammu and Kashmir bra Punjab Haryana Rajasthan tak extra pani do flow kurubule nimide India the 113 km canal built kurubule de kam Korea se kusha. Baglihar aro Salal Thames kundu Chenab River desi itula water reservoirs bi sapa aro clear kuriya sikushe. Idu states by India ke pani store aro control kurubule de bishi modat dibo koina chanai dishe. July 1 ba shuru kurigina Tactile train tickets book kuribole nimide janta khando tai khala ID dikhabole lakibo kushe. Edu niyam do hile online or offline booking দুজন Nltv আছিল অনলাইন বুকিং দে IRCTC একাউণ্ট KYC ভেৰিফাইড হ'বলৈ লাগি গৈছে আৰু একাউণ্ট বুকিং কাৰণেও আধাৰ পান কাৰ্ড আৰু পাছপৰ্ট দেখাবলৈ লাগিব কৈছে তৎকাল টিকেটছ বা জনতা কোনখন ইমাৰ্জেঞ্চি আৰু অচানক পৰা ট্ৰেভেল কৰিবলৈ ওলাই ইটো খানকে মদত কৰি গৈছে হলিবি বেছি খান্দো টিকেট জলদি বুক কৰি আৰু বেছি দাম পৰা বিকাই দিয়ে কৈছে এইটো লগত কোনোবা এজেন্টছ আৰু ৰেলৱে ষ্টাফ খান্দো একেই লগত মিলি কিনা টিকেট ব্লক বুক কৰি দিয়ে আৰু টিকেটো ব্লেক ডে চেল কৰি কিনা জনাই দিছে Ahmedabad Air India crash Korea 220 victims DNA samples to Kandan Law Militia Guship. Gujarat Health and Family Welfare Minister Medical Education Rushikesh Patel but 202 passengers are mortal remains released Guship. 220 victims Air India crash Janibule Pariakandu 151 Indian nationals 34 British 7 Portuguese 1 Canadian Aro Northern the non-passengers Takisha Guship. Bacha mortal remains to joldi handover kuruba koshe plan to bhalbar maintain kurigna takishe koshe aro next schedule to DEC December 2025 to takibule laga ase koshe Air India CEO bra aviation industry opore kam kuri ase koshe itu ghatna para 242 manu de 241 manu laga jan jaise koshe Flight crash hoigina 274 manu mura pichi Air India but Thursday takana loyalty program members ke email kurshe aro flight safety prioritize kura bharosa dilaise loyalty program members ke janaise ki crash hua aircraft la pilots to bishi experience tagise aro plane to bhalba maintain kurigina sapa rakishe kushe email de chithi padu Air India CEO Campbell Wilson ba address kurigina tagise aro enega kurado ite Air India flight tickets te medium aro long haul sectors de nami ja piche Airline bar flight A1171 upor clarity digina kuishe ki flight to Captain Sumit Sabarwal kun ekta experienced pilot or trainer logade 10,000 hours flying wide body aircraft experience tagishe first officer Cliff Kunderdo 3,400 hours flying experience tagishe kushe plane ge June 2023 de check kuishe or next schedule to December 2025 tagishe kushe Plane now right engine the March 2025 te bodli kurigina tagishe aro left engine ke April 2025 te inspect kurigina tagishe aircraft aro engines bi bhal ba monitor kurigina eku diktari dia nai kushe Indoor businessman Raja Raghuvanshi la murder hadsa par Meghalaya police team bra main accused Sonam Raghuvanshi aro tala Elish Lover Raj Kushwaha la kunuba acquaintance kange huda hodi kurishe kodi taxi driver Pramod Saha kunba Raja la murder hua piche Sonam ke Indore bra Uttar Pradesh te drop kurishe tai bi shamil ase Raja laga dada aro ama bra accused kan upar bhal bra huda hodi kurigina chanbin lobole kushe idiata to police kan ba Sonam Raj Kushwaha aro talaga sati Vishal Chauhan Akash Rajput aro Anand Kurmi ge giraftar kurigina ase kushe Meghalaya police special investigation team bra Raja Raghuvanshi la murder details kan thik thak bisari bole chanbin jari ase
शिलोंग पुलिस राजा रघुवंशी हत्याकांड को लेकर पिछले 3 दिनों से यहाँ पर इंदौर में है इंदौर पुलिस कमिश्नरेट में और लगातार जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन ये लोग कर रहे हैं इनकी सहायता के लिए इसमें इंदौर क्राइम ब्रांच लगा दी गई है वो अपने इन्वेस्टिगेशन के पार्ट पर जो भी है वो अपना पूरे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में जो उनके बिंदु है वो उन पर वो जांच कर रहे हैं इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं कंप्लीट और अभी ये रुके हुए हैं और लगातार जब तक ये शिलोंग पुलिस यहाँ पर रहेगी इंदौर में तब तक क्राइम ब्रांच लगातार उनका सहयोग करती रहेगी ऐसा वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों के द्वारा आदेशित किया गया है देखिए शिलोंग पुलिस राजा रघुवंशी हत्याकांड को लेकर पिछले 3 दिनों से यहाँ पर इंदौर में है इंदौर पुलिस कमिश्नरेट में और लगातार जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन ये लोग कर रहे हैं इनकी सहायता के लिए इसमें इंदौर क्राइम ब्रांच लगा दी गई है वो अपने इन्वेस्टिगेशन के पार्ट पर जो भी है वो अपना पूरे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में जो उनके बिंदु है वो उन पर वो जांच कर रहे हैं इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं कंप्लीट और अभी ये रुके हुए हैं और लगातार जब तक ये शिलोंग पुलिस यहाँ पर रहेगी इंदौर में तब तक क्राइम ब्रांच लगातार
European leaders can Tehran logote negotiating table de wapas anibole koshish Korea sikushe. Israel Iran war do second week par fresh wave hamla Korea sikushe. Israel can Friday bra hamla Korea shuru kurishe edu hamla Korea do urge nemesis ar nuclear hatyar pabole karne asikushe. Edia tak Iran de 639 manu ke murai dishikushe. Israel bra kwado Israelis can Iran bra hamla Korea de bishi manu murishe korigna janai dishe. It's an immediate money war, the national news updates by the Nltv.